Something that got me interested there, and this is more of a kind of learning and development kind of line of thought really, was about bringing your own learning to work. And it was based on the idea of how, quite rightly, although there's disagreement with that you can bring your own device and could or should bring your own device to work. So actually, if your own device is better than the work device, then bring your own device, if that makes sense. And of course, I know there's certain barriers to consider, shall we say, in a workplace of doing so. But we tend to privilege that way more now than we ever used to. It used to be the idea of, like, where's my work laptop, where's my personal stuff? And actually, there's a fusion between the two. So the idea of bringing your own device to work, okay, but the idea in learning development, so many people are bringing their own learning to work. Well, what do I mean by that? Well, of course, they're not really bringing it to work, but they can jump onto a TED Talk, go onto YouTube, go on some free sites, whatever it might be. They're doing that. So for me, learning and development has to focus on the stuff that they can't bring to work. There's no point giving out rubbish machinery, as in, laptops and stuff, if no one uses them. It's a waste of money. They're just sitting there. Either it's not, they'll take it, stick it away somewhere, or they'll just give it back to you. The idea, there's no point doing rubbish learning. If people can do it themselves, what's the point? Sure, you can reference TED Talks, you can talk about TED Talks, that's fine. But just remember, people are bringing their own learning to work, and actually it's more about how we capture that. So I think learning with organizations has to be bespoke. Things like values-led, which you can't get anywhere else apart from within that organization. Sure, there might be, similar industries. You could read something about Google or tech that might relate to you, but it's not bespoke, is it? Something that's bespoke to the strategy. So values and strategy, really, really core parts of learning. Culture and those kind of things. And also, of course, technical training as well. So you keep it quite niche. So just remember, people, they do it themselves. They're going to bring it to work. They're going to bring their own learning to work. So you need to provide stuff they can't provide. The parts, the picture they cannot get, with its strategy, around culture, around values, the technical stuff. And that's where you focus. You could house the stuff they can bring in on a learning management system, for example. You can reference stuff, nod, prompt, nudge, probe, I guess. But ultimately, your big focus has to be the stuff that you can't find themselves.